Hey, welcome back, guys. We're back for a Perfect Body Zone podcast. We're joined with Katie. How are you?
I'm okay. Very hot.
Yeah, I'm very hot. I got that boob sweat going.
Yeah.
So we've seen you online. You've got the. You just had a photo shoot. How'd that go?
Yeah, really good fun. I
Yeah?
love a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the first one to get my kit off.
Oh, lovely.
Makes all the other girls feel confident.
I wish I had the body to be the first one to get my kit off, but I do not do that. I'd earn £2.50 on my OnlyFans. So how's training going? Prep? You got anything coming up?
Oh, so we're hoping to compete next year.
Nice.
I haven't competed in around 2 years now. So Sarah, my coach, is trying to convince me to get on that stage. So I think that's going to be the next goal.
Sarah's a lovely girl.
Really good girl.
She's been on the she went on the podcast ages ago. It's got to be a year and a half ago, maybe two.
Yeah, it's really funny, really, because it's like a 360 moment. Because Sarah started following me when I was competing.
Yeah.
And she borrowed my bikini because then she competed because of watching me, and now she's my coach. So it's like a 360 moment.
She followed in your footsteps, and now you're getting training from her to then go back into the same sort of footsteps.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How is training going? Have you got to be really strict at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, anyone that watches my stories, I get up for the gym at 3 a.m. So I'm a little bit psycho.
Yeah, 3 a.m.'s not the one. Some people be going to bed at 3 a.m.
Yeah, no, I'm up, out to the gym, 3 a.m. before work, 10-hour shift. No rest for the wicked.
No, not at all. So what made you take this life, this choice of competing, photo shoots, dedication, commitment?
I've been training for about 10 years. I started in strongman because my ex-partner at the time was doing strongman. Not for me. Absolutely not for me. But it got me into the gym because it was intimidating going into the gym to start with, especially as a young woman. And it was quite a, it wasn't a commercial gym, it was very much a strongman gym full of big, beefy men, so it was very scary. But then once you're in there, it's a whole new world, and I just don't see myself ever leaving it again.
No?
No.
Couldn't give up gym life?
No, I couldn't. It's my one non-negotiable, always.
So what's the aim for next year? We might have your show, but...
Definitely to compete. I'm going to be very controversial right now. I wouldn't say I want to be a competitive bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I do it just for me. I don't really do it to place. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes on the stage, if I get there.
If you get there.
If I get there, yeah.
What about coaching and PTing?
I've considered it, but no.
No?
I'm too much of a cutthroat. I think people will probably get pissed off with me.
Pissed off?
Yeah.
Well, you're a hard ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't take no bullshit.
Excuses, no. I'm like, if I can do it, anyone can do it.
What about the excuse I haven't got time?
Everyone's got time. There's only 24 hours in a day. Everyone's got exactly the same 24 hours in a day as well, so there's always time. I work 10-hour shifts and I still manage to go to the gym. So.
But I haven't got time. I've got work. I haven't got time. I can't get to the gym.
Make time. This is why I couldn't be a coach.
So we had a guy on here, Spearhead Fitness, and he's an ex-Marine.
Okay.
And he said, as soon as somebody says they haven't got time, the first thing he says to them, let me see your screen time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite bad for my screen time.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I still make time.
What's your screen time up to now, roughly daily?
Oh, God. I'm airing myself right now. I'd probably say about 7 hours.
Oh, I thought I was bad at 6.
Yeah.
And I run a media company.
Yeah. Terrible.
That's it.
And I still make time.
And you still make time for the gym, work, and there's no excuses.
No excuses.
So what would you say, like, your day-to-day kind of diet is at the moment?
Boring. I'm very structured, so I work better with someone telling me what to eat rather than macros, or if it fits in. I'm very much, tell me what to eat and I'll eat it, done. So it's quite bland and boring, to be fair. Chicken, rice, salad, oats, protein.
The normal stuff that people have every single time. Yeah. So a bit of advice for people. Girls who don't lift weights because they don't want to get bulky.
Oh, God. Come on now. I can't wrap my head around it. If you look at some of the most attractive looking females on Instagram, they go to the gym and they lift weights and they don't look manly and bulky.
Yeah.
It blows my mind that women still have this perception that if you go to the gym and lift weights, you're going to end up like some meathead. God, I wish I could.
I can tell you now, I've been trying to lift weights and look like a meathead for years, and it still hasn't happened.
Yeah, right.
I'm chasing that goal, ladies. I'm chasing it, and I'm still a chubbers.
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
No.
I think that perception is changing, though.
Yeah?
I think so. From what I can tell from social media and stuff, I think women's perception of lifting weights makes you bulky is changing.
Yeah.
I definitely see a lot more women on the weights section in gyms now, rather than just the cardio machines.
Yeah. Do you think the gym is not predatory place, but do you think there's a lot of creepers in the gym who look at women in that way? Because I know we get a lot of... It's not so much. There was a big period last year when everybody set up the tripod and be like, look at that guy in the background. He glanced at me one time, and it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we all look at each other in the gym, and I think it's absolutely fine if, you know, if some girl's staring at me in the gym, I'll be like, I'm in for a win. She either thinks I'm fat or I've got something on my face, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
But do you think it is as bad as a lot of women say or try portray? Is there that many creepers in the gym? Do you get them in the gym?
I think it depends what gym you go to, if I'm honest. And I'm not going to lie, it's one of the reasons why I train so early.
Oh, you're avoiding the creepers.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I like to put my headphones on. I don't want any interruptions. I just want to go in, train, leave me alone. Whereas during the daytime, I've had men approach me while I'm mid-set to try and start a conversation. I'm like, please, just leave me alone. Which maybe I'm misinterpreting, maybe. But I'm like, no, just leave me alone.
Just let me do my workout.
Yeah.
I find that in the gym, it's usually, I'd say, later age men, not middle age. Like, they're 40s, 50s, and they'll be like, I can give you some advice. But they don't look like they've lifted a day in their life, but they're like, I'll give you some advice, darling. And that's the kind of creepiness I don't really like.
That's what I hate.
Yeah.
That is what I hate. I've had it on multiple occasions now. In one of the gyms I used to train in here in Eastbourne, it's closed now. I had an he must have been in his late 50s, come up to me when I was cutting for my show, just approached me and told me that I looked better when I wasn't cutting and my legs looked better. And I was like, I really don't care about your opinion. Leave me alone.
Oh, wow. And he'd done it face to face?
Yeah, I mean, fair play to him. Yeah. The balls and the confidence, but yeah, I don't appreciate that. Or they, give you advice, or try to give you advice. Yeah,
the advice that you did, I mean, it's all well and good if you're working out and you're lifting a bit wrong and somebody comes over and be like, oh, look, this might help.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it is they just want to open the door to conversation, be like, hey, I'll give you advice. 9 o'clock, my place.
Yeah, I've had many men come up to me trying to give me advice. Someone told me not to do the Stairmaster because I should be doing the bike instead.
No way, Stairmaster's much better. I prefer the Stairmaster than the bike.
Yeah.
Unless I'm reading, then I'll go on the bike.
Yeah, and this is when I was bulking, so I was quite chunky, and it wasn't in this area. And he just come up to me and he was like, I just want to give you some advice. You look like you're new to the gym. I thought, oh my God.
Shit.
I was like, wow, that cut deep.
Yeah.
And then, I was like, I have competed before, and I do train. I know what I'm talking about. Thank you very much.
Savage.
Yeah.
You look like you're new to the gym.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've just been training for years. I'm sorry, I didn't realise I look like shit. I had a message the other day, so I do a lot of motivational talks, and I haven't had a back and forth with this person. And it was a simple hidden message in my inbox. I used to watch your motivational videos. You know I've put on weight now.
I mean, Jesus.
I was like, oh.
What do you say to that? Thank you?
I didn't reply because I didn't want to have the back and forth kind of argument and silliness. But I appreciated the honesty. I took it as it's true. I have put on 2 stone. Partially medical. But I was like, fair. I'm going to take that in. Yeah, I'm a fatty. Gotcha.
Some people are so savage. I can't.
Online, though. People can say what they want, do what they want, and I think people can hide behind that.
Yeah, I mean, I did make the dumb decision of doing the NGL, the anonymous question thing, and my God, some people are savage.
For a lady who does photo shoots and, you know, some of your gym workout stuff would be sexual for a lot of guys. Oh. So you can imagine that a lot of guys be like, I can hide behind a question.
Yeah. And some of it's so grotesque. I'm like, what planet do you think that's ever going to get you anywhere?
I would dread to think what some of the worst ones was.
You don't want to know.
No, I've done a few of those NGOs, and you know, most of them are absolutely fine. But there is some like, would you ever sell your socks, or how big are your feet? And you're like, bro, I'm a motivational speaker. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you like, would you ever have a freak? Like, I'm a I'm literally just giving out inspiration, motivation online, but there's some weirdos, creeps online that just be like, they'll never find me.
Yeah, and then they get like really arsey as well because I won't ever reply to them. I won't ever message them. They're like, you're just being rude now. I'm like, do you really think I'm going to reply? Absolutely not.
But there's a difference between rudeness and boundaries.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people online, they don't appreciate boundaries because they feel like they have access to you. If you're a content creator, that's it. You're theirs. You owe them something. You owe them replies. You should be okay if they have advances. Yeah. Which is absolutely mind-boggling.
It is. I think for a long time I didn't really post anything, and then I got to the point where I turned 30 and I thought, do you know what? Fuck other people's opinions of me.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, of course you can. Fuck those guys.
I'm like, I don't actually, why should I care about what other people think of me as long as I'm happy? So I just post whatever the fuck I want, and if people don't like it, well, they don't need to follow me.
A prime example of that is years ago, my most viral video I nearly didn't post because I didn't like it. Yeah. I was like, I don't think they'll like it. I don't think it's got any value. 1.1 million views. I was like, maybe you just post it and not give a fuck.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does work, great. And if it doesn't work and I learn from it, even better.
Exactly.
So
it's such a good mindset to have.
Yeah, just get it out there.
I cared too long for what people thought about me, and now I don't, and I'm the happiest I've ever been.
Do you feel free now that you're not worried about everybody else?
100%.
What advice would you give somebody else who's worried about posting or worried about going to the gym because they're worried about people's opinions?
Why do you care what other people think if they have no impact on your life? I mean, it'd be slightly different if it was, I don't know, your partner or something you're posting is, I don't know, but why? They have no impact on your life, so why should you care about what they think? Yeah,
and there was a saying, if they're not paying your bills, then don't give them the time of day, sort of thing.
Exactly.
And I massively agree with that. But we live in a society where everybody's judging all the time anyway. Online, offline, people won't go to the gym because they're scared about what somebody else will say or think of them. But what people need to remember is when you walk into that gym, that person who looks great over there had to have a day one. That person over there who's really, really fat, they feel just as insecure as you. That person over there who's been training 6 months by themselves with their headphones and they're still scared of everybody else's opinion.
Yeah.
And most people have got their own shit going on, having the same thoughts as you and just getting on with it.
Yeah, it's so true. I mean, I used to walk into a gym and look at some women and be like, oh my God, she looks amazing. And then I get a relationship with these women and they'll turn around and say to me that they're the most self-conscious people that they've ever met. Like, I'm like, oh my God, and you look like that?
Yeah.
So it's such a different mind. You have to really switch your mindset to just focus on yourself and not what other people think.
No, but it's hard for that first step. What would you say to that person who's scared for their first day or their first step or their first session?
Getting through the door is the hardest part. Once you're in there, you'll realise how much you should have started sooner. But I always say to anyone, just get through that door. There is days where I'm like, I really don't want to go to the gym, I really can't be bothered. Yeah. It's the middle of the day, it's going to be really busy, there's going to be so many people there, and I'm like, just get through that door and you'll be fine. You never regret a workout.
Yeah, you only ever regret the workout you didn't do.
Yeah.
So some people, I've mentioned it before, some people may know or may not know. I used to go to Boss Gym.
Yeah, that's where I used to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And before I started working there, this was many years ago, I used to be anxious. I would drive to the gym, park outside, worry about who I'm going to talk to, who I'm going to see, what I'm going to say, and I'd drive away instead of going into the gym. And they'd be like, but you do videos every day. Yeah, but bro, sometimes it just comes into your head and it takes over. It doesn't make you weaker, it doesn't make you less, it doesn't mean that you can't face it again the next day, or just go and have a coffee and go back. It's, we get anxiety, we get nerves, we feel judgment, we're scared of judging others. All of this builds up, but at the end of the day, just go again.
Yeah, exactly.
So some people might not know that, but I used to drive to the gym, park outside, and if I didn't get out of the car quick enough, it'd be worse. But if I got out of the car quick enough, you wouldn't think about it.
Yeah. Same as me. I'll be sitting in my flat and be like, right, I need to go to the gym. But what if so and so's there?
Yeah.
What if I'm not strong enough today to lift weights? What if I look really stupid? So I have to really move in that moment really quickly. I have to just get out the flat, because if I sit there and spiral, I won't go. It's the hardest step is moving and going.
Yeah.
And getting out of the car. Yeah.
That first step, that first day, that first podcast, that first business is the scariest part. But once you get going, and a lot of people don't realise the L's in life are not losses, they're the lessons.
I like that.
Been doing this motivational shit for a while.
Yeah.
So what advice could you give to women who are looking to lose weight fast? They got IB for coming up. They're ready to go to O Beach.
I mean, how fast are we talking here? Most 2 stone in 2 weeks.
Most dudes I talk to, so I get DMs like, "Fat, you've been working out. You're a big guy. I need to go. I need to lose weight. I've got 2 weeks. Just go fat. Just yeah."
Yeah, there's just no.
Yeah.
There's no way.
What's the quickest amount of time you could probably lose weight in for ladies?
It's so dependent on the person. Like for me, I really struggle to lose weight. It takes me a long time, so I just have to know that slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah.
And it's just consistency. Ever since I started training, I do have like friends and people that know me who don't really train come and ask me for advice, and they'll go, "Katie, how do I lose these bingo wings?" And I'm like, "Oh God, here we go." Right. So you can't like isolate and just lose weight on your bingo wings.
Can't isolate.
It's and it's quite frustrating sometimes. But then I have to remember they're asking me for knowledge, so I need to share it the correct way. That's not gonna cause bad habits.
Yeah.
Because I started out doing, you name it, Slim and World, Weight Watchers, all that stuff, and it really builds really bad habits that you've got to try and break. So, I don't know, to lose weight quickly, I just would say it's not necessarily possible unless you want to starve yourself.
Starve yourself. Hit training every day.
Yeah, stare after 2 hours every day, and like, then they're just going to put the weight back on because it's not sustainable.
No. So go for the long game, would you say?
Yeah.
Have a good plan of action. Yeah. Get a diet plan in place. Really plan it all out rather than be like, right, I've got 1 month to get in shape for holiday.
Yeah. I always say, and this is what I say to anyone who asks me, is it has to be something that you can sustain forever. It has to be a lifestyle, because you're not going to be able to sustain it and keep the weight off. Like, it has to be something that you can do for the rest of your life. Yeah. It's all about moderation.
Yeah, and I always refer back to 1% is better than your 100%. Yeah, if I go to the gym today, do 100% today and do 4-hour workout, I'm not losing weight for the year. If I do 1% today, 1% tomorrow, 1% next day, long term, the compound effect will help me lose weight.
Absolutely.
But everybody thinks you've got it overnight, because we live in an instant society.
Yes, everything is at our disposal within seconds.
Yeah, so much so. What about supplements for losing weight? Would you advise supplements like fat burners and with the Thermo? Oh, I don't know, L-carnitine, that's an amino, isn't it? I don't know, jungle burners. I've used some of these, but then you've got green teas, and a lot of people like black coffees. Are you a big fan of supplement to lose weight?
No.
No?
I'm very old school, eat healthy, train hard.
Yeah?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, there's supplements that can aid in your weight loss, but I don't know, I think it has to be something that you could do forever, and you're going to keep buying supplements all the time for the rest of your life.
I'm more of a crackhead, so yeah. I love my creatine. Yeah. No, creatine is the one for me. If people ask me for supplements, I always say to them, creatine, protein. They're like, what?
Yeah.
If you want to throw in a pre-workout, go for it. But then you can borderline being a crackhead like me, and then you're just chasing caffeine. So
I mean, my caffeine, we're not going to talk about my caffeine intake. My coach has just told me off.
What, too much caffeine?
Way too much. I was drinking 2 Monsters and 4 coffees a day.
That's some nice caffeine. Is it sugar-free Monsters?
Yeah. White
kind of
Monster always.
Oh, everybody loves these white Monsters.
Yeah, it's
can't stand
OG.
them.
No, it's the best one.
Yeah, there's another guy who's South Coast. River, great MMA coach. He loves a white Monster, and I always see he did a video with somebody like, could he tell the difference between a white Monster and a cheap version? But he did. I've never really been a fan of Monster.
Oh, love Monster. Do you drink any energy drinks?
What is that? Yeah, just pre-workouts. What I don't like about pre-workouts is you get the ones that make you itch.
Yeah.
It's already bad enough when you get in the gym. You just need my next fix. And people are like, "You all right?" No, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. Like,
I used to be really bad. I used to dry scoop it as well, thinking I was some like cool person sitting in my car dry shotting this pre-workout.
In my youth, when I didn't care so much, I was smashing back loads of gear. I was training like 3 to 4 hours a day. That was MMA, loads of steroids, loads of pre-workout, and I'd put the pre-workout in my mouth and then down that with Red Bull. And then I'd go to the gym for like 3 hours on the trot, an hour weights and then 2 hour MMA. And back then I'd just be sweating non-stop, a little bit like today, but just sweating non-stop. And I didn't think about my heart back then. I didn't think about my health. I looked great, I had energy, but my insides were probably rotting. My overall health was terrible. My cardio was terrible. My heart was probably just barely holding on. So yeah, I used to be really, really bad. And nowadays, I think that if I have 2 coffees back to back, I'm like, well, I'm going to die.
Yeah, I mean, I should probably take more care of my heart.
Well, yeah, you got 4 coffees and 2 monsters.
Yeah, it's quite bad.
How are you going to tackle that if you're chasing that?
I'm cutting back my caffeine.
You're cutting back the caffeine?
I'm evil at the moment. I'm allowed 1 coffee a day, and Jesus Christ, you don't want to come near me by 12 o'clock when I've been up since 3.
Midday,
like,
stay away.
Yeah, it's like hangry, but for coffee. Whew.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will, like, the come down will disappear eventually.
The come down from coffee?
Yeah.
Then you do get addicted to the caffeine buzz. Like, you'll start getting tired because you know you're due that coffee or that pre-workout.
I used to be really good, though. I used to stop drinking caffeine by about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because I knew I needed to go to sleep by 9 to get up for 3. And if I drank coffee later than that, I would be up all night and I wouldn't get any sleep. So, semi-sensible.